Hey guys, welcome to AkashaVisions. It's May, your intuitive best friend, back with another pick a card reading. What's up if you are new here? How you doing? How you feeling? Welcome to the vibe. Welcome to the tribe. Make sure you go ahead and hit subscribe if you would love to see more of my pick a card readings, spiritual content, or if you just want to hang with me and be one of my best friends, okay? That being said, tonight is Thanksgiving, y'all. And I had it in my heart to see what Spirit had to say. I really felt like Spirit had a lot to say. I feel like a lot of us have family members who are passed or have transitioned that we don't have around us anymore. And I felt like it was very important to allow them to speak, to allow them to remind us and hear some of their great advice. Hear some of, something that they may have said around the Thanksgiving dinner table. Give us some reminders of what we should be grateful for, things that we should be expressing gratitude for. And I feel like at this moment in time, coming through this darkness of the world and the darkness and heaviness of the energy, we need to really tune into our physical reality and make sure we are looking around and become grateful for the things that we do have, because a lot of our ancestors didn't have the things that we have today. So I really felt like it was important to tune into everyone who is watching this video, who is aligned with me and aligned with my energy, whose ancestors may need to, speak to us, or allow my ancestors to speak for the spiritual realm at this time. So I have two piles for you guys here tonight. I have pile number 1 and pile number 2. So go ahead and take your 3 mindful breaths and get in line and in tune with the energy of this reading, and I'll see you at your desired pile. All right, pile number 1, how are you guys doing today? We're going to tap in with some of our ancestors to see what is going on. I have me a hot, fresh cup of tea here, and we're going to chat it up. We're going to be in here for just a little while. We're not going to take too much of your time. We're going to get back into enjoying our holiday. All right, so I want to tune into Spirit. I'm tuning into my ancestors who have transitioned, who can give the audience some great advice. People who are missing that elderly talk, that elderly love right now, tonight at Thanksgiving. People who may just need to hear something that their grandmother or grandfathers used to tell them, their uncles or cousins. I'm expressing gratitude for all of my spiritual team, my ancestors, my grandparents, my cousins, aunts, and uncles who love me and walk with me and who are the highest lights, who are aligned with my path, who guide me. Okay. All right, you guys. Spirit, what should pile number 1 be grateful for? What should they be grateful for at this time? I'm going to ask the questions, and I'm going to put the cards down, and we're going to talk to them after I shuffle. To whom do we owe our gratitude? Who do we owe our gratitude? Pile number 1. To whom do they owe their gratitude? To whom do they owe their gratitude? Okay. How can their intuition guide their gratitude? How can pile number 1's intuition guide their gratitude? Okay. How can they be thankful when they don't feel thankful? How can they be thankful when they don't feel thankful? These had 2 cards. I'm going to allow that to come out. And why is it important for them to be thankful? Okay. We got 4 cards here, so we're going to let that be that for the last question. All right, you guys. So we have our cards here, and we're going to go ahead and get into the mess, get into some of this beautiful content, this beautiful energy, these beautiful messages. All right, so what should pile number 1 be thankful for? We have the 3 of Cups. Yes. You guys should be thankful for life. Our ancestors are coming through really strong right now, you guys. I have chills up my neck right now. But you guys should be thankful for life. I really feel like Spirit is asking you to listen. Life is going to be life. Life be lifing, okay? Life really be lifing. But you have it. You have it. There are so many people who are losing their lives right now. There are so many people who wish they can come back and redo it all over again and be able to express gratitude, be able to be happy, be able to celebrate with their family, be able to just celebrate within themselves as a physical being, be able to breathe air, to see the ocean, to see the sun, to feel the sun, to feel blades of grass, to feel love again, to hold their loved ones, to have a drink, okay? To have a drink, to party, to celebrate, to be and give thanks, and to be thankful, okay? There are so many things you should be thankful for in this lifetime that our ancestors have given us that sometimes we forget. And I really feel like our ancestors for pile number 1 is coming through really strong of, you guys need to learn how to have fun, to be grateful, to let life, but remember where you are and where you've come from and where you're going. Loosen up a bit. You're surrounded by so much abundance, but you're not realizing it because sometimes our cups are empty. Sometimes our friends are gone. Sometimes you're alone. But being alone does not mean you are not surrounded by abundance. And being alone doesn't mean you'll always be alone. There are people around you who will celebrate with you. I'll celebrate with you. Shoot, all you gotta do is send me a little DM, a little text, baby, and I'll show up. Trust. You have people who want to celebrate you. There are things that you can celebrate. To whom do you owe your gratitude? We have the Justice card. To whom do you owe your gratitude? I have 2 messages here with this card. To whom do you owe your gratitude is to the divine, to God, to the universe, whoever, whatever you call it, okay? God, goddess, whatever. There are decisions being made in the spiritual realm for us that we don't realize. There are things that are being weighed out. There are our actions, our decisions, okay, they're constantly being weighed out. And the divine is constantly looking out for you in this lifetime, even though sometimes it may feel like it. Sometimes your cup may feel like it's empty. But you don't realize that your cup being empty and your friends being gone is because these friends were snakes. Or your cup being empty because there's something else coming to you. Maybe you were drinking water, now God is going to give you wine, okay? There are things that are being decided for, and there are decisions that you are even allowed to make at this time that you should be grateful for that. You should be grateful for being able to make decisions, being able to, do and step out on your own, to be able to make, the best free will choice for yourself. You should be grateful to have that freedom. You should be thankful for that. You should be thankful that you have a spiritual team working for you in the background. You should be grateful for and owe your gratitude to these higher powers that we can't see that are working in your favor. You should be thankful for the decisions that got you where you are now. Even though you may not have understood why your ancestors may have made certain choices, it's not for you to understand. It's for you to give grace and space. I've been saying that. How can my intuition guide you? We have the Empress card. Now I'm going to read these cards regular tonight. I'm not feeling like reversals are in the energy tonight. And I usually always read reversals, but tonight we're going to read these upright. So, how can your intuition guide your gratitude? You need to be more in tune with yourself in a physical way. You need to allow yourself to, like I said, let loose. And allow yourself to kind of sit and absorb what you have. Sit and really see the things that you have. So that way, life is much... I feel like, okay, instead of the Emperor card, the Emperor is more so of like the person who's in charge. But the Empress, she delegates. She tells people what they need to do for her or what they should be doing while she sits in her femininity. Okay, I really feel like my pal ones, you guys need to kind of step in an era. I don't know why I keep saying era of your life where you're allowing other people to celebrate you. You're allowing yourself to have more fun. You're allowing yourself to be in this childlike energy where, I don't know how to explain it. It's very much so someone who's still very much in their own power, but they don't necessarily have to force it, if that makes sense. And when you're sitting in your femininity, you guys, you're able to receive messages very much clearly. You're able to allow your intuition to flow more easily because you're not forcing the issue. You're allowing your dreams to come through and you're receiving the messages within. You're allowing yourself to kind of see the messages within the animals, see the messages within, numbers and actions of other people around you and music. Another thing that I'm seeing, we have 2 3s here, you guys. The energy of creation. When you step into an energy where you just live your life, you guys, pile number 1, you're going to be creating something new. Because it's not so much of you putting and making the decisions. It's very much so you allowing the divine to work its magic and you're just living your human experience while everything is being co-created for you. Okay? So, how can you be thankful when you don't feel like it? So we have the Chariot card. And we have 10 of Cups. Let me get a sip of tea because, baby... Whew. That's some orangey ass tea, okay? So, okay, how can you be thankful when you don't feel like it? Honestly, changing your mindset, switching how you're thinking. You guys need to listen to more affirmations. You need to turn your affirmations on and reroute how you're thinking about things. Okay, refocusing your intention, stepping into this Empress energy and refocus the intention on where you're going, reminding yourself the purpose, reminding yourself why or what you are wanting to create. Okay, when you don't feel like it, surround yourself with people that love you. Surround yourself with things that make you feel emotionally fulfilled, whether that is your family life, whether that is snuggling up, okay, in the living room, on the TV, whether that is calling on your ancestors, okay, being in prayer. Praying is very, very important. Yeah, new age, spirituality with setting intentions, manifestation. Oh my God. It's great. But praying, that foundation of praying is very important. It's the same thing, but it's very, very, it's necessary. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. It's very necessary. I'm also seeing, like I said before, a change of scenery. Putting yourself in a space where you're allowing yourself to go have fun. So maybe going places, going out sometimes, going to have drinks, maybe going to a restaurant, going to see your mother. Okay. Sometimes you just need a hug from your mama to get your head back on straight. Okay. I feel like I'm already taking too much time. This was supposed to be a 10-minute video, y'all. I'm so sorry. Why is it important for you to be thankful? We have the Strength card. There's a lot of major arcana here. 4 of Swords. Let me move this over. Eight of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. So why is it important for you to be thankful? It's important for you to be thankful because you have the strength of your ancestors backing you up. You have a lot of willpower in this lifetime that allows you to rest. There, you are so backed up spiritually, you guys. There are grandmothers, there are uncles, there are brothers showing up in this reading, ancestral wise. There are people in your spiritual realm who are protecting, who are guiding, who are taking the wheel for you when you feel like you can't take the wheel. You are backed up so strongly that you having to be forced to rest or forced to see the opportunities that are ahead of you, being forced to kind of step away sometimes from being a perfectionist and having to work all the time, having to kind of take a step back so that way you can get back into it and go back into it strong. Allow yourself to have that because you are spiritually backed. Sometimes you may feel like, okay, I need to take a pause in life and that's uncomfortable for me, but trust, even a pause in life, having to rest is actually putting in work because there's work being done in the background. Facts. Okay. Let's get into these oracles. Let's see what our ancestors have to say here. We have the Sage, be devoted and committed. Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. What did I say? She's right along with this. And we also have the Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. We have, you are giving away your power. You are a badass, act like it. Believe what you see. Face reality or live in fucking la la land. Choose bravely. And what are some things you should be grateful for? I have the attitude of gratitude for honor and commitment and unity. And I have the attitude of gratitude for the limitless power and potential of myself and my abilities. Period. So to wrap this reading up, because I feel like I took too much time that I really wanted to. Our ancestors, or the ancestors for pile number 1, are really asking and really stressing the fact that you guys need to have a great balance within your life. Continue to have balance, okay? Once you put in that work, it's time for you to reap the rewards, okay? Once you make decisions, you have to stick by those decisions and see it through. When it's time for you to rest, you need to rest. And when it's time to pick back up, we get back up when we do it great the first time. Or the second time or the third time, don't matter. You just keep trying. Whatever it is, keep trying. Stay committed. Surround yourself with people who love you, with energy that is protective. You are always protected spiritually. But make sure you're watching the people that are around you. Okay? With that being said, pile number 1, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I didn't want to take too much of your Thanksgiving time. I love you guys so much, and I am so thankful for you guys. I love you. I'll see you in the next video. Alright. Just like pile number 1, I'm going to go ahead and pull the cards as I ask the questions, and then we'll review it. What am I grateful for? What should pile number 2 be grateful for? To whom do they owe their gratitude? Oop, too many cards. Let's try that again. To whom do they owe their gratitude? How can their intuition guide them? How can they be thankful when they don't feel like it or when they don't see it? Okay. Why is it important for them to be thankful? Okay. Period. Let's get started, shall we? Pile number 2. So what are you thankful for? What should you be thankful for? We have the Ace of Swords. Pile number 2, you guys should be really thankful for your mind. You should be thankful for this newfound mindset that you are developing, the potential of your mind, the potential of your ideas. Spirit and your ancestors are really coming through really strong, giving you so much confirmation on the things that they are beginning to bring to you, or the things that you have been brought that you may have been questioning, like, oh wow, that the coincidence of that, or wow, I just thought about this new idea. Those spur of the moment ideas are your ancestors bringing you messages, okay? These are not coincidences. Nothing is a coincidence. Everything is on purpose. So you guys should really be thankful for the space to even have this intuitive ability, to even have the opportunity to go after these ideas and these dreams that you have. I feel like that's something that we all take for granted nowadays because we have the internet and everything is so accessible that we don't realize that our ancestors didn't have so much opportunity that we have. And so with the Ace of Swords being here, we want to remind ourselves of that. So to whom do you owe your gratitude? We have the Ace of Cups. Oh, there's so much beautiful energy here in this reading, you guys. Ace of Cups. You owe your your gratitude to those who pour into you. You owe your gratitude to yourself, to people who poured into you. You owe your gratitude for your intuitive abilities again. You owe your gratitude to just the opportunity to be happy, the opportunity to be poured into, the opportunity. Is like, this is very strong for pile number 2 right now. You guys should be thankful for just even having the opportunity, for even having the path to do such a thing. You guys should have be so grateful that you get to have a reset. That maybe something went wrong in your life and now you're able to have a nice reset to start over and to go after these things. All right, moving on to how can your intuition guide you? All right, so your intuition can guide you. You guys need to start paying attention to the things that you are bounding yourself to. Pay attention to the things you are deciding to be committed to. Okay, whether this is a marriage or a marriage that has just ended, whether these are contracts to your new ideas, whether these are people that you're, allowing to kind of drag you down, people who may not be aligned with you. Really start focusing on, if you have a funny feeling about a friend, maybe it is time for you to start giving less time to that friend. Maybe find new friends that pour into you. Finding friends that, are on the same tip of growing or, expressing or seeking more. All right, people who have just as much excitement for you when you coming up with this new idea, this new business, this new thing for yourself, and who want to chase after it with you. Your intuition is going to tell you, okay, if there are things that you are bonding yourself with that you may not need in your life right now. Okay, there are some things that we do want to be bonded to. Okay, there are some things that, okay, if you are starting a new business, you want to be bounded to your work and you want to work really hard for that business for a period of time. But of course, there's always negatives and positives to being addicted to certain things. If you're addicted to social media, maybe it's time for you to take a step back, okay? If you find yourself feeling uncomfortable or feeling like this contract or this thing may be binding you to something that maybe that may throw you off for a while, maybe it's time for you to kind of like, I maybe not be ready for this, okay? Also, with this Devil card, really focus on the things that you guys are consuming, okay? Consuming too much social media, it's time for you to take a step back. Consuming too much fast food, it's time. Alcohol, weed, all that, it's time for you to take a step back, because your intuition does want to come through, but there are things that are kind of blocking it, you guys. There are things that you're bonded to that can block these intuitive gifts, these intuitive messages that are going to lead these ideas and these things for you. It may block it, okay? That's just a little warning for you from some of your ancestors to just watch out for that, okay? How can you be thankful when you don't feel like it? We have the Hangman, taking a step back and allowing spirit to work in your favor. Sometimes you just have to take a step back and allow spirit to work. Allow yourself to see things at a different perspective. Really letting go and letting God. Sometimes spirit will force you into these positions where you're kind of bounded for a reason, so that way you can see things from a different perspective. And sometimes that's really much needed, y'all, in order for you to see things and be thankful for where you've come from. Like, shoot, I'm thankful that I ain't do this, or I'm thankful that I didn't get messed up in this, or I'm thankful I walked away from that, you know? So definitely allow yourself to take a pause, recuperate, okay, get back grounded, and then go after it again, okay? And why is it important for you to be thankful? We have King of Pentacles. It's important for you to be thankful because you guys are really abundant, pile number 2. Sometimes it may not feel like it. Sometimes it feels like life comes and fucks up everything that you've had the potential to do, or things that you really wanted to be committed to, but it just didn't work out because life happened. But sometimes spirit saves us by blocking these things out before they happen, so that way we can really sit more in our abundance and protect us from the things that weren't for us. The King of Pentacles being here, you guys have so much going for yourselves. You have so much that your ancestors didn't. So definitely be thankful for that. Definitely be thankful for the opportunity. Be thankful for the new range of energy that you guys may have going forward. We have Mirror Guardian, time to reflect. A lot of reflection here, pile number 2. Make plans and focus. Yeah, pile number 2. You guys need to watch out, okay? Unlock the magic within. Yeah, pile number 2, your ancestors really want you to focus. They want you to focus and hone in on these Ace of Swords and this Ace of Cups. I really feel like you guys, this Devil card, this blockage, this is like, there's distractions, you guys. There's distractions, and which is why life may feel like it keeps slapping you in the head, and you're forced to stop, because you have so much potential, and spirit and your ancestors are trying to save you from yourself, low-key. I'm not even gonna cap to you. You have You're the Shit. Have you eaten? You're acting like a big ass baby. You're needing food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco. I have the attitude of gratitude for my life and all that is in it. I have the attitude of gratitude for the many people in my life who support me in all that I do. So yeah, pile number 2. Spirit is really wanting you to focus and really tune back into the things that you should be thankful for. There are things that Spirit has saved you from that you don't realize, that sometimes just saying thank you, or just sitting in prayer and really taking in everything that you have and being grateful for who you are, and really instilling a lot of confidence within yourself and feeling like you the shit, even if you don't feel like you the shit, is very important, because you can fake it till you make it, baby, for real. But with that being said, I didn't want to take too much of y'all time. I really didn't, but I feel like I kind of did. I love y'all so much, and if you enjoyed this reading, make sure you are hitting subscribe like this and comment down below, what are you thankful for this holiday season. I love you guys so much. I'll see you on Saturday. Bye.